Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, The Secret Behind Tama's Mysterious Meow Meow Sounds. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to our daily vlog. Today's episode starts like any other normal day, or so I thought. I woke up to a strange sound floating through the house. It wasn't loud. It wasn't scary. It was soft, slightly dramatic, and honestly, very confusing. Meow meow. At first, I thought my brain was still half asleep. We don't even have a cat. We have Tama, my dog. Tama is a dog with 4 legs, floppy ears, and a tail that never stops wagging. Tama barks. Tama whines. Tama sighs like an old man. But meowing? I slowly walked into the living room, camera in hand, still filming because, well, vlog life never stops. And there he was. Tama was sitting on the sofa, wrapped in my blanket like a burrito, staring straight at me with his big, innocent eyes. Meow. I froze. Tama tilted his head, blinked slowly, and did it again. Meow meow. At this point, I wasn't sure if I was recording a dog vlog or accidentally entering a parallel universe. I laughed and asked him, Tama, since when do you speak cat? Tama didn't answer, of course. Instead, he stretched, yawned, and made a tiny sound that was half whine, half meow. It was awkward. It was adorable. And it was the beginning of a mystery that would follow us all day. Throughout the morning, the sounds continued. When I made breakfast, meow. When I sat down to work, meow meow. When I stopped paying attention, a long, dramatic meow. Tama wasn't trying to be loud. He wasn't misbehaving. It felt like he was communicating, but in a language he wasn't supposed to know. The comment section in my imaginary vlog was already exploding in my head. Is Tama okay? Did he learn this from the internet? Are you sure Tama is not a cat in disguise? I looked at him and said, all right, buddy. Today, we're finding out the secret behind those meows. Tama wagged his tail. Meow. So here's how the rest of the day went. I turned into a full-time detective, and Tama became the cutest suspect ever. First theory, hunger. I gave him food. He ate everything happily, licked the bowl, and then looked at me. Meow. Okay, not hunger. Second theory, attention. I sat on the floor and played with him for almost an hour. We threw toys, played tug-of-war, and even practiced tricks. He was happy, very happy, tail wagging like a helicopter. Then I stopped. Meow meow. Right. Still not solved. Third theory, imitation. That's when it hit me. A few weeks ago, a neighbor's cat had been visiting our window every afternoon. Tama would sit there quietly, watching the cat like it was the most interesting TV show ever made. The cat would meow. Tama would listen. Maybe, just maybe, Tama had been learning. To test this theory, I played a video of a cat meowing on my phone. Tama's ears perked up immediately. He sat straight, eyes wide, and answered back. Meow. I laughed so hard I almost dropped the camera. So here was the truth. Tama wasn't confused. Tama wasn't broken. Tama was simply trying something new. Throughout the afternoon, I noticed something even more interesting. Tama only meowed when he wanted something specific: company, comfort, or conversation. He didn't meow when he was alone or busy. He meowed to connect. When I was on my laptop for too long, meow. When I sighed from stress, meow meow. When I smiled and talked to him, silence, followed by a gentle tail wag. It wasn't about copying a cat. It was about finding a way to be heard. In the evening, we sat together watching the sunset through the window. The neighbor's cat appeared again, sitting calmly outside. The cat meowed. Tama looked at me first, as if asking permission. I nodded. Meow, Tama replied softly. And for the first time all day, it felt like everything made sense. 200 words, life connection and advice. As I ended the vlog that night, Tama curled up beside me, quiet and peaceful, no more meows needed. And that's when I realized the real secret behind Tama's mysterious sounds. Tama wasn't trying to be someone else. He was simply adapting, learning, and expressing himself in the best way he knew how. In today's life, we are often just like Tama. Sometimes we don't speak the right language. Sometimes our way of expressing feelings looks strange to others. Sometimes we change, try new behaviors, or copy what we see around us. Not because we're lost, but because we want connection. Tama taught me that communication isn't about being perfect. It's about being honest. If you feel unheard, try a new way to express yourself. If someone around you behaves differently, don't judge too quickly. Listen first. And if life feels noisy and confusing, slow down and notice the small signals, just like Thomas' soft meow meow. In the end, happiness often hides in simple moments: a quiet evening, a loyal companion, and the courage to express who you really are, even if it sounds a little unusual. Because sometimes, the sweetest lessons come from a dog who dares to meow.